Despite a relatively quiet transfer window for the Reds, on deadline day, anything can happen. And in today's video, we have some massive Liverpool news as a reputable source close to Liverpool has all but confirmed a double deal. We will discuss this in today's video, whilst also discussing all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video. So as always, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, with little progress in talks over a new contract for Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian is said to be facing a straight choice between Liverpool and Saudi Arabia. By now, fans hoped Salah would have agreed new terms and committed his future to Liverpool beyond the end of this remarkable campaign. But with only 5 months now left on his deal, and realistically only 4 months in which he will be playing, with the Champions League final taking place on May 31st, the situation is growing tense. Liverpool remain in talks with the representatives of Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it would be no surprise if the mood music began to turn. The Athletic's James Pearce has provided the latest stance on Salah's future, following overtures from the Saudi Pro League earlier in the week. Liverpool want to keep him beyond his 33rd birthday in June, but the financial package has to make sense for the club's long-term interests, he writes. Increasingly, it seems Salah will be faced with a straight choice between signing a new deal at Anfield or heading for a club in the Saudi Pro League. Al Hilal are known suitors and would love to have him on board before the Club World Cup, though interestingly that kicks off before his contract officially expires on July 1st. If it comes down to money, then the most likely outcome is that a new chapter in Saudi Arabia beckons, Pearce adds, which should come as no surprise. However, while the finances of the deal are undoubtedly important, there is certainly a question of the project in Saudi Arabia matching Salah's ambitions. In Pearce's words, while Liverpool will not be able to compete with the wages on offer there, the player himself must surely be looking at the bigger picture and his Premier League legacy. 2 goals in Saturday's 2-0 win over Bournemouth saw Salah overtake Frank Lampard to become the outright 6th top goalscorer of all time in the Premier League. He requires 7 more to pass Sergio Aguero into the top 5 and 10 to eclipse Andy Cole's record and move into 4th. Set his targets any higher, and Salah would almost certainly need to stay beyond the current campaign. While Salah's discourse has changed this season with more emphasis on the collective, insisting after Saturday's game that his main target is winning the title with Liverpool, he is known to covet individual records. There would be no meaningful records on offer in Saudi Arabia, regardless of Cristiano Ronaldo's desperate attempts to prove his relevancy in targeting 1,000 career goals. In some major Liverpool transfer news, football journalist Paul Joyce, who is incredibly well known for being one of, if not the most reliable Liverpool news source out there, has all but confirmed a double deal for 2 of Liverpool's brightest stars, and has confirmed the future of another. In a tweet posted this morning, Joyce gave Liverpool fans the latest updates on the futures of promising Liverpool stars, Jayden Danns, Kaide Gordon and James McConnell. The tweet reads, Sunderland leading chase for Liverpool's Jayden Danns on loan. Kaide Gordon set for loan move to Portsmouth. James McConnell staying as part of first team setup as Arne Slot suggested last week. Jayden Danns, who became the youngster every Liverpool fan was talking about after his fantastic performance against Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup and a solid Champions League debut against PSV, has been rumoured to be leaving the club on loan all month, with multiple championship clubs in the race for him. According to Paul Joyce, it seems Sunderland will win the race for his signature. However, the championship side have a large array of young talent of their own, so could this really be the best move for Danns? Kaide Gordon is likely to be moving on loan to Portsmouth. The 20-year-old was loaned to Norwich City at the start of the season. However, he was recalled in January. He made 10 appearances in the Championship before being recalled. However, he only was in the starting lineup once. Norwich are fighting for promotion to the Premier League, while Portsmouth are just 3 points above the relegation zone, so there's hope Gordon was signed to play a meaningful role in the team. It could be a good opportunity for the youngster to get some solid game time. And finally, James McConnell will remain at Liverpool and work with the first team, meaning we could see a lot more from the young lad very soon. What are your thoughts on this latest update? Danns would be a solid championship striker. Let's hope if this deal is completed, he's able to get some good game time, so when he comes back at the end of the season, maybe he can play a rotation role in Slot's team next year, allowing us to spend our money elsewhere. Gordon was unfortunate to join a very strong Norwich side at the start of the season, limiting his game time substantially, but there is a quality player in there. Let's hope Portsmouth get to see him come out. Finally, it's great to see McConnell get a chance in the first team. It really shows Slot is taking this club in the right direction. But let me know your thoughts on these updates below. Before we get into the next story, if you are enjoying today's video, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, let's get back into the video. Lewis Coomers was dropped to the bench but still had a say in Stoke's comeback win, while two Liverpool loanees faced off in the Scottish Premiership. Liverpool youngster Coomers has already had 5 managers this season, temporary or permanent, and that doesn't even include Arne Slot. The latest Stoke boss, Mark Robins, got his first win at the weekend, but that came as Coomers started on the bench for their 2-1 win over Hull. Coomers had started the previous 5 matches under Robins, but the new manager chose to start January loan signings, Ali Al-Hamadi from Ipswich up front, and Josh Wilson-Esbrand from Man City on the left. This meant Bae Jun-ho started on the right as Coomers dropped to the bench. Liverpool's 19-year-old still managed to make a big difference though, coming on for half an hour, and setting up Stoke's winner by driving the ball low into the box, where fellow substitute Andrew Moran finished cleverly. Coomers nearly then extended Stoke's lead as he collected on the left and dribbled into the box before shooting across goal on his left foot. Ivar Panda was equal to the effort in Hull's goal, but this mattered not in the end as Stoke held on to win 2-1. Elsewhere in the Championship, Owen Beck played 90 minutes as he also won 2-1 for Blackburn against Preston on Friday night. Dan Barnes of the Lancashire Telegraph rated the left-back's performance at 7 out of 10 and wrote, "General performance deserved a top rating, but probably should have scored in the first half and could have done more to prevent the late goal." In another all-Lancashire matchup, this time in the 4th Division, Morecambe hosted and beat Fleetwood 4-2. Rhys Williams wasn't involved for the winners, however, due to an injury from which he hasn't quite recovered. North of the border, Calvin Ramsey's Kilmarnock and Lucas Stevenson's Dundee United clashed, with the former's team running out 1-0 home winners at Rugby Park. It was Stevenson, though, who was more influential on the day as he started in a new position for him, attacking midfield. Known as a fullback by trade, Stevenson is a versatile 20-year-old who has actually spent more time playing in midfield for Dundee United this season. He even started as their number 10 on Saturday, but was brought off with 20 minutes to go as Jim Goodwin's side pushed for an equaliser that never came. This meant Stevenson wasn't actually on the pitch at the same time as Ramsey, who came on in injury time to help see out the win. The result leaves Kilmarnock sitting 9th from 12 teams in the Scottish Premiership, 9 points behind 3rd place Dundee United. Over in Spain, goalkeeper Georgi Marmadashvili played again as Valencia steadied the ship with a 2-1 win over Celta Vigo after last weekend's humiliating 7-1 defeat to Barcelona. What do you guys make of the loan roundup this week? Let me know down in the comments. But that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.